Oh, hello. So welcome to a new series, American Dad Vlogs. Since the last review I did on American Thong was very popular, extremely popular. In fact, 36 for views. It's like most I've had since like the Batman vs Superman trailer reaction. And I mean, imagine I'm gonna start doing these reactions. The future of reactions. That's on my future videos. But anyway, so let's get on to American Dad Lost in Space review. American Dad Lost in Space focuses on Jeff, who got kidnapped by aliens in the episode Naked to the Limit one last time, is now in space, and he's dealing with his deal. So in space, Jeff meets Sinbad, who's working at a shawarma place, and he's working for Roger's species, who Roger's ex-lover, the King, is making people not believe in love. So he's a slave, and he decides to take a test, and using the Majestic, which is an awesome song by Wax Fang. I'm a big Wax Fang fan. But anyway, so Wax Fang, not Wax Fang. Anyway, so the Majestic probes his memory. They show the bad memories only. And they won't cut his dick off. That's like a thing there. They're terrible at that. That's disgusting. So they take a test trying to get back to Earth, but he fails. Then he devises an elaborate escape attempt because he realizes they were just, they were going to use him for, he was just showing the bad memories. They team with Majestic. We don't know what happens. Sinbad dies, unfortunately, but he comes back as a ghost. And so Jeff gets out of it. And he goes on a voyage back to Earth, which takes like 2 seasons. So I really liked this episode. There was something very special about it. To me, it just made me it made me feel, I don't know. It developed Jeff, it really developed Jeff, which is. Jeff doesn't have problems. It's like, sometimes with Steve, he's the easy character for me to relate to. But Steve is such a wimp, I mean, I'm a nerd, big nerd, but I don't do stupid stuff like that. I can stand up for myself. Steve doesn't. And Roger, he was funny, he's a funny character, but, he just doesn't, Stan's kind of a jerk, and Francine, she's okay. Francine's okay, she's a little bit problems, but so that Jeff was really easy, could be the most relatable characters. It could have been like a thing, but Jeff's journey proves that he loved Haley, which is Haley again. Haley is a very underdeveloped character within the contents of the series. So I felt as if she could. I really felt for Jeff. I really wanted to see him get back, and I'm glad he did get back. So with Jeff, it's like, he went for a lot. It had some very great humor, and it was amazingly creative. Like, remember the Apocalypse episode with the Rapture? Rapture's the light? They used the same thing. They went all out, man, with this alien place. I really felt submersed. I felt since the Apocalypse episode. I felt submersed. I felt for these aliens. I wanted to see them get back. And I don't know what happened, but that would have been awesome to see it continue. Again, there's some very funny jokes in here. There's some that don't hit, but they're overshadowed by the awesome humor in there. And but getting into character development, which is something I really like. And that's all you need is really good characters. You can have the worst humor. Bad humor, you can have awesome characters which shine through, and that's probably why, So anyway, with that, American, it's just like, it's so an enigma to me, it's like an enigma to me, it's like, so it's like, it's very odd. Like, they also the for Black Eyes Only episode came before this. So I'll get to Black Eyes Only because that's one of my favorite episodes too. Then again, it was very interesting to see Jeff grew more than Stan has in the past 2 seasons. Francine's also been getting a lot of development recently, which I've been liking. And Steve, I hope they do more with Steve. I hope they marry him up, because I like Steve. But I feel like the prime example is that I can relate to him sometimes, but having, like, weird, odd friends, like misfits friends, and I can relate to Steve, but if he only listens to women like, the Glass Monster! Ah! And, like, the episode where he was, like, in the episode, so, that was really what beef for him. I think it was the shoplifting episode where he said, Glass Monster! But anyways, Jeff came back. I'm glad he did. I haven't seen him yet, but hasn't been seen in the last episode, unfortunately. I don't know, possibly because they didn't want to. So bad episode. He came back. I'm glad he did. I loved seeing his journey. I especially like the follow-up episode to this, where he comes back and he just tells Haley to let go because he might not never get back. And I really like that. Those are some dark themes in there. Very dark themes, and I like it. I like the fact that he has, very interesting themes here. I hate one thing about the episode where Jeff comes back. Holy shit, Jeff's back. The alien designs are so generic. Like, the collector designs are so generic. But the aliens in this episode, Lost in Space, is amazing. This is the 150th episode, and after I saw this, I immediately knew the series would definitely jump in quality over Family Guy. I liked it. I give this episode a 10 out of 10. Perfect score.